sales are very low because of all the streaming. So, releasing singles makes a lot of business sense. So what we're doing November 1st is releasing our project theme song, which is called Every Day is a Beautiful Day with Jesus. And we're also releasing a Christmas song, which falls in a little bit of a different category. It's big band bebop swing style. Really, Joshua Experience band sounds wonderful on it. And it's a fun song. It's so much fun. People hear it and they just smile. And it's based on the thought pattern about, you know what? If the baby in the manger wasn't there, look at all the things we wouldn't have. Well, there wouldn't be Christmas, so that's the name of the song. There wouldn't be Christmas. And we wouldn't have Frosty the Snowman. We wouldn't have the eggnog, and we wouldn't have this and this and that. And it's really, there's some funny things in the song. It makes everybody really smile.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's great. You're keeping busy, and it sounds like you're having a lot of fun doing it, and that's all that matters, having fun and enjoying it. And so that's great.
Yes, Trey. You're absolutely right. And, for some of us that have been in the business a long time, doing music for a reason other than the reasons we did before is very important at this time in our lives. And for us, we're all about serving the Lord, and gosh, we love music. So, yes, it is fun, and for the right reason.
Oh, yeah. My next question to you is, what do you find is challenging about this project and about you being a songwriter? What do you find is difficult or challenging?
Without getting too personal, no, really, I think the hardest thing about a project, any project that is do-it-yourself in today's world, just being able to facilitate all the things that need to be done without resources. That's the hard thing. This is a nonprofit project, and we aren't really taking personal finance rewards from this. Anything that comes in from this goes back into the ministries or to one of our projects that we support. We're getting involved in some of the homeless situation projects, which is becoming rampant, and we all have big concerns about that. That's a real challenge, is just getting things done without really having the money to back it like a big label does. So, needless to say, it takes longer, and then it takes volunteers, and that's a challenging thing. Now, we've been very fortunate because the Lord's brought us many volunteers. But everyone does have personal lives, and sometimes even though someone is volunteering, you're kind of at the mercy of their schedule. So things don't necessarily move as quickly as it would be if it were a non-volunteer situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the biggest challenge. As far as challenges in writing, oh my goodness. It's been an amazing process. I have an engineer in Dallas who is probably one of the best I've ever seen in my life. And he lives in Dallas, where the Joshua Experience has their ministry.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy here is just amazing. And he gives so much of his time to support this project and these two ministries. I can't envision making this happen without him. And then on the orchestration side of writing, I've got a fellow in Joshua Experience Band named Barry Ford, who is an excellent arranger in his own right, but he volunteers to be my copyist.
Mm-hmm.
And he is the link between me and the Joshua Band. So anything that I come up with as far as an arrangement for Billy and Marilyn, it first goes through him, and he actually puts everything on music for me. And he physically writes out on his computer programs and everything all the parts that I dictate to him or tell him to do. And our team, with the engineer and Barry, it works very good. So the writing part of it hasn't really been a problem. In fact, the only problem I see right now is we've got more songs than we can get done.
Yeah. But that's great, and that's great you're all working together, because you can't do it alone. You have to teamwork, Each person has to be involved, and that's great,
Absolutely. And I'm so blessed that we do have a team, and blessed that the Lord keeps keeping us in line and keeping us focused.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Randy, thank you for letting me interview you, and it was a pleasure talking to you, and I can't wait to interview Marilyn and Billy, and I pray this coming together project goes beyond wonderful. It sounds like a very great project, and I'm glad to be a part of this, interviewing you and Billy and Marilyn. So, thank you.
Well, I'm so glad that you tracked us down, and we will continue our relationship as this grows. And for the listeners out there, I'd like to welcome all of you to go to our Facebook fan page, and it's just called Coming, COMING, and then the number 2, and then the word Gether, GETHER. Coming, the number 2, and Gether, GETHER. And I'll give you a little hint. We need you. In today's music world, it's a crazy world. Songs don't get rated really fairly. Popularity is based, and rankings are based on the number of streams that you get.
Mm-hmm.
But not only that, but there is a monthly count in the algorithm scheme that shows how many times the artist or the name of the song is floating around in the cloud. And the more times that people react to the artist or the name of the song, the higher your ranking is for that song, and the more airplay you'll get. So basically, one of the greatest songs in the world without a good social media following will fail. And as you may have seen on TV shows, many of the the larger labels have just lines and lines and lines of people who do nothing but play with the internet and put on an artist's name or the name of a song. The reason they do that is because of the algorithms and the calculations of popularity. It doesn't have to do with the sale of a CD or a song anymore. It's all about internet popularity.
Mm-hmm.
So we need your help out there. If you could go to our site, our Facebook fan page, and just like it, tell your friends to like it, we would greatly appreciate it. And our official website will be coming, the number 2, together.org, and it will go live the first week of November simultaneously with the press releases about the project. Okay?
Awesome. That's great. And as I said, it was a pleasure talking to you, and it will be a pleasure interviewing Marilyn and Billy. And thank you very much, Randy. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Trey, and we'll talk real quick.